eye, and that's what happened. Stotts was getting dog walked by Archuleta because he's not very good. What's
What
up,
a
Joanna?
stupid question. Of course he's the
Yeah,
best
are you
future
kidding
champ.
me? What's up? Let's go.
That's a big, June is the best month for ATT
Yes.
fighters because we have so many big fights. Few
Huge
people on your
fights.
card in Bellator, EFC, we're taking over the world.
We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it, Joanna. Yeah.
The future champ, guys.
Thank you, Joanna.
Chris De Santiago of MMA Ons. Today we're here at American Top Team to talk to one of the best wrestlers in the game and Bellator bantamweight contender, Danny, the Italian gangster himself, Sabatello. Danny, how's it going today?
Doing great, bro. Another sunny day in South Florida. Just got done sparring 5 hard rounds because I'm doing 5 hard rounds in Connecticut, June 24th. So life couldn't be better right now. We're about 5 weeks out. Just ready to fuck this dude up.
Before we get into the fight, I want to talk about the sunglasses of what's the brand we're rocking right now.
These are Versace. I wear a bunch of different sunglasses. I got like 20 different pairs. It just depends on the day. Today we went with Versace.
When's Danny Sabatello going to open his sunglasses store, or like your own type of sunglasses?
You know, I actually never thought about that. That's a good idea. That could be coming in the future, but you know what, right now, my mind is only set on fighting. You know, I don't really have any other business opportunities that I'm pursuing. My mind is strictly on fighting. You know, a lot of these fighters in this game, they do a bunch of different shit, but they're not really too focused. I'm 100% focused on June 24th, Mohegan Sun, beating the shit out of Leandro Higo. That's it. And to be honest, nothing else matters. The sunglasses look nothing. Nothing fucking matters other than beating the shit out of Leandro Higo.
Well, when you beat the shit out of him, you want to look good, though, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm always looking good, no matter what it is. When I'm inside the cage, outside the cage, I'm always looking good. But at the end of the day, you know, I love fighting. That's just what I care about. That's the main priority right now. So just got to go out there. Even if it's a fucking ugly fight, it doesn't matter. If I finish him in the first round, doesn't matter. It goes the distance, doesn't matter. I just got to get the W, and I got to beat the shit out of him.
You're having a quick turnaround against a very good grappler in Leandro Higo, but I think in your eyes he sucks. Can you add on to that? What do you think of this matchup?
Yeah, I don't think he's a good grappler. I'm being told he has good jiu-jitsu. I don't really see it. I went back and I watched his fights against Sean Bonch, Darian Caldwell, Ricky Bandejas. I just don't see the jiu-jitsu that he has. I think I have better jiu-jitsu. I obviously have a better ground game, have better wrestling, I have better stand-up. So with this fight, I think it could go in any area. We could take it to the feet, we could take it to the ground. It doesn't really matter. I actually think it would be more of a staple if I could just submit him. I know I'm going to drag him deep into water and I'm going to fucking drown him. It's 5 fucking rounds, you know. This guy isn't going to like going 5 rounds. I'm calling it now. This first round, he's going to try to do something flashy and end this fight quick because he knows if this goes 5 rounds, he's got no shot and he's going to be fucking tortured. I'm going to fucking torture this guy. And I always say with my fights, I leave no doubt that I'm the better fighter. And for me to do that, I got to fucking torture him and I want to do that. I want to fucking drown him out there. I want to make him bleed, split him open. I want to give him fucking stitches. I want to do everything. I don't want to have this fight go out and I just win in the first round. No, I'm not looking to do that. I know if fans want to watch that, fuck that. I don't give a shit. Go fuck yourself. I'm here to beat the shit out of you for 5 fucking rounds and I'm here to torture him. I want to torture this motherfucker. I don't like him. He's disrespectful to the game. He misses weight all the fucking time. He missed weight last fight. He missed weight the fight before that. Fuck that. I'm here to torture this piece of shit.
Are you going to ask him the same thing that you asked Ronel Lugo, 2nd round, 3rd round, 4th round, 5th round? Are you going to give him that option? Or?
Yeah, I got a bunch of things that I want to say to him when I see him face to face. I hope that I get to see him face to face at some point in the casino. You never really know how things are going, but yeah, I got a bunch of things I want to say to him. Not necessarily the things I've said to Lugo, just because this one's a little bit different. You know, every fight's a little bit different. Every fight's a little bit more personal. This one's personal on a different issue. I fucking hate him and I think he's a bad fucking fighter. He's a piece of shit in my book. There's one thing in this game that I have zero respect for, and that's missing weight, and he always fucking does it. So someone's got to punish him. I'm that fucking guy. I'm going to punish him. I got a lot of things to say to him. I can't wait to look him face to face and say it, because I want to get in his fucking little dumbass fucking head, and yeah, obviously, this is obviously mental warfare. So I think I'm going to end the fight before it even starts, like I always do, but yeah, we'll see how it goes.
And recapping your last fight against Ronel Lugo, you said what you were going to do. You know, besides the finishing part where you almost did, you dominated from bell to bell. How satisfied were you with that performance?
Yeah, very satisfied. You know, the bottom line is anytime you get a win in this game, you should be satisfied just because the wins are very hard to come. You know, this is professional sports. These fucking fighters these days are all killers. Jonel Lugo's a stud. He was undefeated. He had all that shit behind him. Everyone was backing him. People thought he was going to smash me, and that's not fucking happening. I smashed him. But, yeah, I was very satisfied. I wish I got the finish, but at the end of the day, I give myself an A+. Beat the shit out of him, got the W, didn't get hurt, could move on to the next round, didn't have to delay the next round. It's a short turnaround because I fight fucking smart, and I beat the shit out of these guys so I don't get hurt. So, yeah, overall, it was a fucking great performance. I beat the shit out of them. What more do you want?
And Rafael Stutz also had a great performance the following nights against Juan Archuleta. Got that round 3 TKO. What'd you make of that?
Yeah, I thought he sucked. I did not think it was very impressive. I actually had him losing up until he got that lucky head kick. And it was actually a knee. He tried to kick him in the head. If you watch it, it was a sloppy head kick, but Juan was just too close where sometimes you get caught with the knee. But listen, it's a dangerous fucking game. You could get fucking knocked out in the blink of an eye, and that's what happened. Stotts was getting dog-walked by Archuleta because he's not very good. What's
What
up,
a
Joanna?
stupid question. Of course, he's the
Yeah,
best
are you
future
kidding
champ.
me? What's up? Let's go.
That's a big. June is the best month for ATT
Yes.
fighters because we have so many big fights. Few
Huge
people on your
fights.
card in Bellator, EFC. We're taking over the world.
We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it, Joanna. Yeah.
The future champ, guys.
Thank you, Joanna. Yeah, I mean, the bottom line is I don't think Stotts is very good. I think stylistically it's a fucking great matchup for me. I know he thinks that he has good grappling. He doesn't have good grappling. He has slow hands. He's got slow feet. But yeah, he was losing against Archuleta. Got lucky with the fucking knee. But you know what? It is what it is. First, I gotta fucking focus on Higo.
Yeah, I just want to talk about Joanna Jędrzejczyk for really quick. Like, what's it like working with the Boogie Woman, seeing her at ATT? Like, what's it like hanging out with her?
I mean, this is just straight paradise. We got palm trees everywhere. We got the biggest fucking gym in the world. Best fucking people training. You walk out and you see Joanna walking out. You see Masvidal walking out. You see Poirier walking out. You see me walking out. It's just, there's nothing better than that. You know, I'm surrounded by killers. I love all these guys. The only people I give a fuck is my teammates. You know, again, I don't really watch too much fighting. All I do is just watch my teammates. I always watch them. But if you're not my teammate, you can go fuck yourself, regardless of weight class. You know, I'm always at these fights, and I see these fighters talking to these other guys and people from other teams, and I don't fucking get it. If you're not American Top Team, go fuck yourself. I don't give a shit about you. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not here to do any of that. So, yeah, I love my teammates. Joanna's the best. She's going to kill it in her fight, but it's a big fucking month that's coming up for ATT.
What words of advice would you have to give to your teammate Kyoji Horiguchi, who didn't make it past the first round?
Yeah, just keep your head up. You know what? Sometimes in this game, things are crazy. Obviously, he's such a fucking high-level fighter. He's had some unfortunate events, but that's just what happens, you know? The fact of the matter is, in fighting, the margin for error is so fucking slim. If your hands are out of place for 1 second, bam, the lights are off. This isn't basketball where if you miss a dunk, 2 points, you don't get it. No, who gives a fuck? This is fighting where you could get your lights fucking knocked out in the blink of an eye, and he did, and he had that happen to him against Sergio Pettis, and then another unfortunate fight against Mix. Just keep your head up. Obviously, he's one of the best guys in the division, and I hope to see him back here soon.
What if Leandro Higo was watching this? What words of advice would you give to him?
Stop being a little bitch. Make fucking weight. There's not really much I gotta say to that guy. And what I do have to say to him, I'd like to keep it between me and him face to face, just because I want to cause fear in his eyes, just because I cannot fucking wait to smash his fucking face in.
Where can the fans find the Italian Gangster on social media?
I'm at Shock This World on Instagram, and now I just made a Twitter, so I'm at Shock This World on Twitter as well.
You're shocking not the world, but Twitter, you know, by your presence on there. What was it like getting a Twitter and seeing all these positive reactions off of you?
Yeah, I didn't really do too much Twitter before making the account. I don't really know too much about it. You know, again, all I really give a fuck about is fighting. I don't really care about any of that shit people are talking about. My only focus is fighting. You know, you want something else, go somewhere else. You want fighting, you come to me. So I made that Twitter. It's been fun so far, and we're just gonna keep it going. You know, Bellator really wanted to make me one. A bunch of the fans wanted me to make a Twitter, so I just listened to them, and we're just rolling with it.
Okay. Finish this sentence for me. Leandro Higo
is a bitch.